Our trip from Paris to Nice by train, riverboat and bus began a few days early in Paris, our favorite city. We love wandering the streets among booksellers, shops, and little squares. It was very warm as we visited the Place de Vosges and Rue Claire. Met with photographer Peter Turnley at his exhibition at La Belle Hortense. We marveled at the atrium of Galeries Lafayette and its fabulous dome. Although we've seen many of the museums Paris has to offer, Marmottan Museum was new for us. It offers a large collection of Monet's paintings in a quiet and elegant setting. Eating in Paris is like an adventure to find interesting food and flavors. We have our favorite restaurants, of course, and we enjoy our charcuterie in the Tuileries. This year we discovered Angelina Tea Room for breakfast with its unbelievable hot chocolate. The Market of the Red Children was also a new discovery for us. It's a place for the champagne socialists and has a large variety of foods to choose. We tried Afro-Caribbean fare to our delight. Paris has so many famous landmarks we couldn't visit them all. This time we rode to the top of the Eiffel Tower to see many of them at once. There was the Trocadero, the Sacré-Cœur, and the Les Invalides and more. Took a bus from the Pantheon to the Place de la République, which very near the beautiful Canal Saint-Martin. We walked by the Sorbonne and the adjacent chapel of Saint Ursula. Notre Dame is a hive of activity as workers frantically try to finish restoration before the 2024 Olympic Games. The monument to the deported martyrs of World War II is in a beautiful yet hidden part of Ile-de-Cité. We rode the TGV high-speed train from Gare Lyon through lovely French countryside. Our riverboat, the MS Chanson, awaited us in Lyon, where we spent a couple of nights. Lyon's old town is charming, with quaint churches, markets, and shops. There are passageways between streets used as pedestrian shortcuts. As a center for the World War II French resistance, this building was headquarters, hiding in plain sight. There's a funicular that took us to the Basilica Fourvière and the ancient Roman theater. We passed through a total of 12 locks along the Rhone River. Our first stop was the lovely medieval village of Viviers. We wandered the ancient streets to an overlook to the countryside. Avignon was the home of 7 popes during the 13th century. We visited the papal palace with its beautiful frescoes. Spent a day visiting Pont du Gard and a bull farm where French cowpokes managed their livestock. Arles is an old town famous for many Van Gogh paintings and a well-preserved Roman theater. We visited an area called Le Beau de Provence that has a quarry converted into an immersive art show and also has a quaint hilltop medieval town with shops and good countryside views. We boarded a bus for Nice and made a couple of stops along the way. The first was an American World War II cemetery, and the second was a winery tucked away in the countryside. Nice was lovely. The old town had some very ancient buildings, a lively day market, and intimate restaurants and cafes. We enjoyed this artisan olive oil shop. The Matisse Museum has a large collection of the artist's works and is situated next to an archaeological museum. The Chagall Museum has a fabulous collection on display. Aze is a hilltop village along the Côte d'Azur. There's a nice chapel and perfumery. Our visit to Monaco included a harbor tour, a walk through Old Town, and a visit to the famous casino. Another famous Côte d'Azur destination with yachts, a walled city, and a thriving street market.